extravaganza, a display of power, grace, enthusiasm, and athleticism.
Yes.
Our first game today will face off between the seniors and the freshmen. I'm joined in the booth today by our very own Coach Long. Coach, you want to say something to the fans?
Hello! Okay. Check, check.
One of my favorite things to do is listen to people breathe into microphones.
It looks like the teams are gathered at midfield for the official meeting and the coin toss.
It does appear like they're going over the rules, and important before one starts a game.
Indeed. Are they doing it?
With the sound system, I can barely hear anything.
Oh, okay.
And did anybody tell you that they can barely hear you?
Yeah.
But the speaker is coming from the top. It's coming down. Is there a speaker down there?
Check, check, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2. Game time! Check, check, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2.
Check, check.
Can you hear me? Apparently not.
And then like the people standing outside too, but like just for right now, we're not having a game right now. Okay.
Hello and welcome to the Powder Puff Extravaganza 2017. Starting us off today, we have the seniors facing off against the freshmen. One special announcement, our very own Coach Hughes is turning 50 tomorrow. Please submit any crotchety old man jokes to the press booth. I'm joined in the booth today by our very own Coach Long. Coach, hello! Now, Coach, as you see the lineup today, what are you expecting from this game here?
A lot of fantastic football action for sure. Pure execution, the likes of which maybe we've never seen on this field before.
Oh, we certainly are about to be treated to a feat of athleticism, grace, intense focus, and ponytails. Well, Coach, as you may know, I haven't been here for a little while.
Yes?
And, I haven't gotten to share my science facts with anyone in a little while.
I was hoping that maybe you were bringing some today.
Well, did you know that there was an eclipse?
I heard.
Oh, really?
Didn't really get to see it.
Well, there goes the majority of my science facts. And it looks like we're getting started. Is that Gracie Law playing center, about to hike the ball?
Here we go! Nifty little scamper down the right sideline. First and 10, seniors.
I think we can expect that quarterback sneak to be a main member of the arsenal today, sir.
Indeed. Uh-oh, she's loose! Touchdown! Wow.
And the seniors are off to a great start today.
Fireworks in the background. It appears we have a flag on the play.
Well, actually, Coach, I see several flags. The ladies are wearing them around their waist.
Point taken. Cheating on the seniors. That'll back them up. You know, James, the Powder Puff League has really cracked down on cheating this year.
Well, it's about time. I remember the display last year was abominable. Kind of like a snowman.
Indeed.
It appears that the seniors are back on their own 16-yard line.
Yeah, this is going to be first in a country mile for the seniors here.
They've had 2 quarterback sneaks so far. Let's expect a third. And here it comes.
Uh-oh. truck for about a 6-yard gain.
So if you were calling the plays right now, Coach, what would you be playing right now?
Well, the quarterback sneak seems to be working. Except for that play that he cheated on.
I think I would have called the line drive.
Back to pass, looking. She's got a receiver. It's tipped. Incomplete.
You know,
Dangerous pass into coverage.
fun fact, Coach. The first forward pass in football was in 1835. It was played by Bradbury Robinson for St. Louis University. And just like that one, it was incomplete.
Third and long.
No, sir, you're in the booth. You're in the booth.
Oh. Arnie's going to run. Looking left. It's going to bring up a 4th and about 6. And here we go. 2 receivers split right. Arnie with the ball. Looking to run. He is not going to get there. That ball is going to go over on down.
What a defensive play.
And the freshman will start 1st and 10 in their own 43. Wacky formation here.
The freshman looked to pass.
Oh.
Well, in honor of our Coach Hughes turning 50 tomorrow, I thought I would share that Coach Hughes is so old, the first football team he played on was with the Apostles. And Judas never played.
Pass broken up.
That reminds me, Coach, one thing I would like to do today is have a little segment, an ongoing segment here where we get to know you a little better. We're going to name this segment The Long Shot. And speaking of broken up, have you ever been broken up with, sir?
No.
As expected.
3rd and 10.
Oh, little confusion on the
Little trickeration. Fly's going to get pulled. It's going to bring up a 4th down.
Is this non-stop action making you hungry? Well, satisfy yourself over at the concessions booth. Center. Facility.
Not a convention session.
With the quarters, and you can switch to like third quarter.
First and 10. Looking right. Uh-oh.
She's wily. She's broken free.
Big gainer on first down, and that'll be a first and 10.
Speaking of first, Coach Long, let's continue our Get to Know You segment, the long shot. Could you describe your first date for us, please?
Yeah, because we have closed in wide up here too.
Yes, I went to
Are people like standing?
I'm actually,
Well, that's a riveting story. Let's get back to the action. The seniors are getting down on, is it second down or first down, sir?
this your plan for the whole segment?
And the pass.
Uh-oh.
Oh. The freshmen playing aggressive defense today.
Short gainer there on first down, James. You're the play caller here. What do you go with here on 2nd and 8?
I'm not sure that it, I think I would prefer to not know and just make it a surprise for myself in the moment.
Just like pull your hand down the wristband and pick a play.
Oh, they run the bootleg. And great tackle in the backfield.
That was a false start. That one's going to come back him up a little bit.
Going to be 3rd and about 11. An excellent completed pass by the seniors.
You know, Coach Gaines went deep into his bag of tricks for that one. Heck of a play call.
You know, the seniors just have so many weapons, you don't know which one they're going to pull from next. Will they reach for the Ninja Star, or will they go for the bazooka?
Oh, that's a turnover on down.
Stay with him for a little bit and just kind of show him.
Well, while we're waiting for the teams to reorganize themselves out there, I just thought this was a nice time to share. On this day in history in 1936, radio was used for the first time in a presidential campaign between President Roosevelt and Mr. Landon. President Roosevelt won with a landslide of 523 electoral votes to Landon's 8. Ouch. Yes, Landon only carried the states of Maine and Vermont.
2 totally useless states. Are those even still states anymore, James?
Now, Coach, admittedly, I don't know a lot about football, but I would say that was an excellent chip shot from the freshman.
Yeah, one of the things that's been the most impressive about the freshmen so far is how they've overcome their coaching. Oh, they're going to look deep, and you got a man open. A lady, actually. That ball's going to be knocked down, incomplete. 3rd down. Big 3rd down upcoming, James.
Yeah, I would say this is one of those key moments where they got to really look at the bench and say, who can sink the deep three?
Jordan.
Yeah, this is one of those instances where you're looking for a sharpshooter.
Next time the cheerleaders do a cheer, like try and film them and then get some shots of the crowd too. Press the button in the middle to talk. Use like trying to press every button on there.
And that's going to bring up 4th down.
And it appears that they're going for it on 4th down.
Kind of give a little time, like stay wide.
Oh, that ball is caught. Just inside a minute left to play in the half. Freshman again, kind of an empty set. 4-ish stacked right. Looking to pass. That ball's caught. That is a touchdown.
And the freshmen are on top in this opening game of the Powder Puff Annual. I might say the freshmen are looking fresh.
Oh,
That was just mean. No, I'm talking about like the freshmen are making a fool out of him.
and the conversion is good.
Well, while we're waiting to reset, let's come back to our continuing segment where we get to know Coach Long a little bit better, the long shot. So, Coach, would you side on the side of Pirates or Ninjas?
You can't really go wrong with either one. You're going to force me to choose?
And let's get back to the action.
I don't know.
Well, the eclipse wasn't the only thing to happen in Science News this year. More of that after the play. Carly Army's got the ball. She's heading down the field. She's cutting left. She's penetration. Making the line. Oh!
Forced out of bounds. Big gainer on 1st down. And the clock will stop. 35 seconds to play. Pass is incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, Coach, we're playing football today in a stadium. But little did you know it would be illegal for us to move this game over to Highway 100 according to the 1835 Highway Act, which prohibits all football from being played on highways. Oh, and here's the interception. She's running it back.
And with 22 seconds left, the freshmen are going to take over.
I'm not going to use the word embarrassment to describe the senior class, but I think that they must be second-guessing their coaching, Mr. Gaines.
Complete.
And welcome to halftime.
Oh. Kidding. JK.
You know, I think some would describe what's going on here as kind of the fun, light side of athleticism and play, sir. Which reminds me a little bit of mini golf. Fun fact, the first mini golf ever built in the United States was in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Tennessee proud in 1916. I've been afraid of windmills ever since.
Nothing much else going on in the world in 1916. Why not build a mini golf course?
The freshman looked deep. It's complete.
Oh, that's caught.
Touchdown!
You know, the clock only stops in the last minute, but at this point, we're going to have a running last minute.
Wish I coached.
And the conversion is good. 10 seconds left in the first half. Freshman 14, seniors 0.
Well, this is the seniors' last chance of the half to really show something for themselves. Nope.
No good. Some questionable officiating there. Score correction. Freshman girls 13, senior girls 0.
Well, it's a beautiful day out here in the nest. It reminds me of this day in history. In 1916, Rockefeller became the first billionaire in the entire world off of his oil industry. Too bad oil's not big money anymore.
I wouldn't know about that, James. I drive a Prius.
They get it all first down.
Timeout. And it looks like the seniors will have one shot at the end zone here before halftime.
Well, while we're waiting for this timeout interlude, let's return to our continuing segment, getting to know our very own Coach Long, the long shot. Coach Long, which house of Hogwarts would you be sorted into? And it appears that the seniors are back taking the field.
She's going to be dropped for a short gain, and that is the half. Freshman 13, senior 0.
Well, the freshmen are playing a great game out there. They're getting a lot of double plays and block shots.
Get the senior title.
So, the cheerleaders.
Well, during our halftime interview, let's have a little science fact. This year, 2017, was another great year for scientific discovery. It turns out that lungs don't just put O2 in the blood. They actually make their own blood. The majority of your platelets are formed in the lungs. So, you know, don't smoke. Speaking of smoking, 500,000 deaths from cigarettes in the U.S. every year. 500,000 is just 100,000 people fewer than live in Nashville. The second leading cause of lung cancer...
600,000 is the answer, James.
The second leading cause of lung cancer is from radioactive radon. All you chemistry students will remember radioactive decay of radon, which was discovered by Ernest Rutherford in 1899 of the Rutherford's gold foil experiment. Speaking of 86, a polar bear can eat 86 penguins in a day. You know, Coach Chris is so old, I told him to act his own age, and he died. You know, Coach Hughes is so old, he took his driver's test on a dinosaur. I bet he was sorest afterwards. So, James, you're inside that senior huddle right now. What adjustments are you making here at halftime? Well, I think if I was a senior team, I would be focusing on the fundamentals of the game. You know, one really does have to make sure that the pitcher is really taking track of all of their score sheets, you know, how many birdies and eagles they're getting, and then the point guard out there really does need to button down and make that hole in one. You know, I've heard rumor that Coach Hughes, turning 50 tomorrow, is so old that he remembers when Mr. Clean had an afro. Well, let's come back to some fun facts here about our very own Fairview, Tennessee. Bowie Nature Park, which is hosting Nature Fest this weekend, is roughly the same size as New York's Central Park. They're both gems on the urban landscape.
We're about ready to get this second half ramped up. James, if you're one of the senior cheerleaders, why haven't you cheered hard enough to have your team in the lead in the first half?
It's really just about spirit. It's about digging down deep and seeing what's important. And I'm just not seeing it from those senior cheerleaders. If you're driving a yellow Cutlass Supreme, license plate number EX1259, your lights are on. Get to about 7 on first down. Bring up second and something. All right. We got the freshman girls, Rapunzel, to take the snap. And Rapunzel's got the ball. She's moving right. She's moving left. Here comes Maleficent for the tackle. Forced out of bounds by Cruella de Vil. Everybody will direct their attention down right at the 50-yard line, right in front of the stands. This is where nightmares come from. It's nice to see that peer pressure is alive and well. Great job, guys. And Mila's got the snap. She gives a quick dump pass out to Elsa, but her frozen heart was unable to track it down. That's going to bring up a third down.
I guess we'll probably dance in between the games because I know like
Okay.
chance, a turnover, maybe a punt, could have been an interception, maybe a fumble. I'm going to be really honest, I was not paying attention.
You know, Coach Hughes turning 50 tomorrow. He's so old, when he was in high school, there was no history class.
And that is a shame because it's really the only one that matters.
Got some kind of confusion here on the play.
I think we might have cheating on the offense. Coach King is angrily waving those girls back to the line. He's not going to tolerate this, I'll tell you that much right now.
Now it is.
Big gainer up the middle. And it's going to be a first down.
Well, the seniors are probably coping with some bad blood against the freshmen right now. They're going to have to tailor a new strategy that will have to incorporate some swiftness. And if they don't pull it together, there are going to be some teardrops on their guitar.
And how much time do you have left on your SD card? Okay, I'm all the way down there.
That's okay, seniors. Shake it off.
Second down upcoming. James, in this situation, where do you go?
I think I go to Disneyland. Oh! That slipped right through her hands, like my scholarship to be the center for the WKU team.
I'll bring up a third down. Creeping inside, a minute and a half to play. That's going to be a false start, and that'll back them up.
right, freshman cheer team, please prepare yourselves.
A little razzle dazzle.
Hello.
Looking forward.
Freshmen in the victory formation, and they'll just run this one out. And that will do it, folks, in our first game of the day, our first final, freshman girls 19, senior 0. Let's have a big round of applause for all these girls.